Hello and welcome to Red 10 Sisters TV. I'm Kim Sedgwick.
And I'm Amy Sedgwick.
We are the co-founders of Red 10 Sisters. Today we are talking about one of our absolute favorite things, which is menstrual cups.
Yes.
So the reason we love menstrual cups so much is we think that they're a win-win-win. They're better for your body, they're better for the environment, and they save you money.
Yep.
So we've actually done a number of posts talking about menstrual cups. You can find those here on YouTube. But what we're going to talk about today is how to know what to look for when you're choosing a menstrual cup. Because when we first started using cups, there were not very many options. So you used the Keeper many years ago.
I did. So my very first menstrual cup was the Keeper, which is made in the US. And I bought it when I was about 17 years old. That's like 20 years ago now. And I used it for almost 10 years, really, until I had my daughter, Matea. And at the time, that was the only product available on the market. It was very hard to find. It was only carried in one shop in all of Toronto. It is, I think it continues to be, made of rubber. It's dark brown. And so it does last quite a while. But some of the challenges with it were, I found that the stick on the end was a bit uncomfortable. So we're going to be showing an alternative one. But it was kind of long. And you can actually cut it, which I did do. But I still found it often like poked me in strange ways and was a little bit uncomfortable. But overall, I was really happy with that product. And then I guess we moved on to the Diva cup,
which is the only menstrual cup that's actually approved by Health Canada for sale in Canada. So it's the one that we sold for many years when we had the storefront. We both have used it for many years and loved it. So main difference is made out of silicone rather than rubber. Advantage of silicone is, first of all, that there's no latex in it. So if you have latex allergy, silicone is better. Silicone is also good if you want to be able to boil it. So some people like that perspective. And then some of the downsides is it's clear. So I don't know about you. Yours doesn't seem to stain. I don't know what I do to mine, but mine seems to stain. So I don't love that. And then for some people, they do leak. So that's one of the things we wanted to talk about is just in general menstrual cups, not just the Diva cup, but all cups are going to be different depending on your body. So they do come in two different sizes. There's the Model 1 and the Model 2. So Model 1 is if you're under 30 and you've never had a child. Model 2 is if you're over 30 or if you've had a child. But we found that that's a general rule, but the thing is that there's a lot of gray area within that. So one of the things we like about the Lena cup, which is the one we just started using, so this is the Lena cup here, is they do come in two different sizes, but they don't have like a hard and fast rule about which one to use. So it's really more about like your cervical position and also the flow, like how heavy the volume of exactly. And so they're sold individually, or they also have an option to get them together. So then you have both sizes and you can sort of go back and forth depending on what your flow is. So that's something to keep in mind when you're choosing a cup, is what the sizing is like. And they do also say that you can contact the company and ask them for recommendations, which I like. So one of the other things with the Lena cup is it's colored, which I like because less likely to stain. This one does have a longer tab than the Diva cup does. So as you mentioned with the Keeper, you found that slightly uncomfortable, but this one is a lot more flexible.
And it's a lot smaller. I think that the Keeper one was quite a bit wider.
So I actually haven't trimmed mine, but there are different ways to safely trim it on each section here. So that's something else to keep in mind.
The other thing I wanted to just bring up is that I like that the Diva cup has little measuring lines in here. So it actually shows you, I believe, that like when it's pretty much full, it's 15 milliliters. It's got a line to mark that, which I think is really great for body literacy. When I teach my clients menstrual cycle charting, I like to get them to actually add up the volume of their menstrual flow, because that can tell you a lot about the health of your hormones and also nutritional deficiencies. A lot of people who have excessive bleeding have iron deficiencies. So it's really helpful to kind of keep track of that over time and to kind of correlate it with different changes that you're making to your diet or lifestyle.
Great point. And we will have a link in the comments to Menstrual Journal, which is a great resource because they've tried all the different cups. Because as you can see, we've only tried 3. We certainly hope to try more because there's so many on the market. So this isn't an exhaustive review, but just hopefully gives you some things to think about when you're choosing your menstrual cup. So we hope you found that helpful. If you've got a question, you can send it to the sisters at red10sisters.com. You can also find us on social media. We are at Red 10 Sisters on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
That's correct.
All right, we hope you have had a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.